let me introduce you to Shanika Serdal, who stands accused of 1 count of aggravated battery to the Orange County Sheriff's Office. This incident occurred at a 7-Eleven on I Drive. Deputy Ryder responds to a call about a physical fight at the convenience store, the court document says. The victim, a man, told the deputy that a male approached him and made a comment to him about his vehicle, according to the affidavit. Then inside the store, the victim asked the defendant if she was with the man who had inquired about the vehicle. Somewhat abruptly, the narrative accounts for violence. The victim stated that Shanika eventually struck him in the eye with a Pringles can chip and took off running.
Wow.
While speaking with the victim, I observed the victim had a significant cut on his right eyebrow and below his eye, causing him to bleed. The cut looked significant and appeared that it would leave a scar and permanent disfigurement, all from a damn Pringles can.
Man, she's got an arm.
Yeah, she does. Now, in my mind, she was eating the Pringles
right
without paying. Because, like, if you're going to do one crime, might as well do more. But here's how it played out in my mind. Everyone among us, and if you deny this, then you're a liar, has gotten your hand stuck inside a Pringle can at some point or another,
right?
Trying to get that last Pringle out. So in my mind, she was in the midst of that. This Yahoo is running his mouth or trying to figure out who's running his mouth at him for his vehicle, and she just walloped him up the side of the head.
Now it became
with the hand
boxing
still
gloves.
Exactly, and then took off. I had no idea. Pringles cans were always, I felt, a little flimsy. No idea they could cause such permanent disfigurement.
I bet it made a funny noise.
Oh, it had to have. It had to have.
Yeah.
Later, law enforcement caught up with her.
An hour before that mugshot was taken, she actually looked like this. But go on.
Yeah, well, yeah, inebriated enough, she would look like that. They caught her south of the particular 7-Eleven. After the victim identified her as the alleged culprit, she was detained and brought back to the scene of the crime. I asked Shanika what happened, and she advised me that while inside the 7-Eleven, the victim was saying rude things to her and being disrespectful. She said the victim at one point called her the C word, and then she admitted that she beat him up.
I'm kind of on Shanika's side there, Mike, and that's the word, man. If you drop that word, you're probably going to get hit with a Pringles can.
Now, this guy just says he was minded. Yeah, and that's the least that should happen to you. This guy said I pulled up to 7-Eleven, and he says that the other guy in this story was a problem. As I was standing in there was a young lady in front of me talking to the cashier. She seemed like she had been drinking. She stood at the side, and I was about to pay for my drink, and I asked the young lady if she knew the guy outside. The victim told police, then turned around and hit me in the eye with the Pringles can and split open my eye. 7-Eleven employees subsequently fully vouched for the victim's version. Mm-hmm. Yeah, male customer got hit in the head by a can of Pringles, the employee told deputies.
You know there's a security video of this.
Yes, there is.
There has to be.
There is. Yes, there is.
Where is it?
The employee. I don't know. They said all the guy was doing was I do too. The employee said all the guy was doing was informing me of another male customer that was laying down on the side of the building. Mm-hmm. The female called the guy a bitch and whacked him with a Pringles can, which literally went flying down one of the aisles. Oh. The male customer's eyebrow was then split open. Deputy said the defendant was eventually found with a can of Pringles on her person. He asked her if she paid for that can.
Oh, she didn't ditch the weapon?
Replied, she was unsure if she had paid for the can that was on her.
Well, she wasn't going to throw the 6-pack of Natty Light at him because that would be wasteful.
Oh, they don't have security footage. What? Because due to not having immediate access to the camera, Shanika was not charged for the petty theft due to lack of evidence at the time of the arrest. So, yeah. There you go.
That is a crime.
Yes, that we don't have the video of that.
Yeah.
I love how the employee's just like, I'm working the night shift on I Drive at a 7-Eleven. This lady comes in, she's inebriated, he's talking, and then she just calls him a straight up bitch and hits him right in the face. If only life was that simple.